to talk about the new trending subject. What do you pack when you go out of town? So, for me, let's say we're going on a 7 day trip. I would pack for 7 days. I gotta turn my TV down. Uh, oh, it's on the sound bar. How do I turn a sound bar down? So, for 7 days, I would pack. There we go. Let's start with the basics. Pajamas. I would probably pack 5 or 6 pajamas. Then let's go to clothes. I would have to pack at least 14 sets of clothes. Reason being, because you don't know if it's going to be cold or hot. So I would pack 2 sets of clothes per day. I would pack warm clothes and I would pack cool clothes. And the reason I would do that is because you have your day clothes and you have your night clothes. Because what if you go out? And I know that sounds like a lot, but what if you decide, I want to wear jeans because you were wearing shorts earlier in the day, but then you decide, oh, I want to put on a pair of jeans later on. So you're just going to change clothes. You can always go wash clothes too. Then, of course, you're going to have plenty of socks. So I would probably pack at least 12 to 14 socks. And then for underwear, definitely 14 pair of underwear. 2 pairs of underwear a day. Especially if you're going to go somewhere where you're going to be on a beach or you're going to be somewhere where you're going to be, swimming or something like that, because you're going to change, you're going to be taking showers, you're going to be doing all that stuff. And that's just my opinion. So you also need to pack dress wear because you never know if you're going to go somewhere fancy or somewhere nice. Personally, I don't like wearing dresses. So I would probably just pack a nice pair of slacks and a nice shirt. Now, if you are someone who's a minimalist and you like to pack very light and it's a 7 day trip, you are probably going to end up packing very minimal. So you're probably going to pack like interchangeable outfits. So you're probably going to pack 5 pairs of something, shorts or pants, that are interchangeable with like probably 5 or 6 different shirts. And you're probably going to pack, I'm going to say probably 7 or 8 pair of underwear, because you're going to have a pair every day. And then you're going to probably pack 1 or 2 extra. And then you're probably going to pack at least 7 pair of socks, 1 for every day. And then you're probably going to pack at least 2 to 3 pairs of shoes, because you're going to have your evening wear shoes, you're going to have your casual shoes, and then you're going to have your beach shoes. Hello, Jocelyn. So, and then for women are going to also want to pack their hair stuff, and they're going to want to pack their makeup, and they're going to want to pack their cologne or whatever they wear. For me, I don't wear perfume. I wear body spray. Well, I don't know. I like Ed Hardy. I really like Ed Hardy a lot. What else would I pack? Oh, gotta have Tylenol. In case you get a headache. Allergy medicine. In case you get those allergies. Dramamine. Gotta have a Dramamine. In case you get traveling sickness. What else would I pack? My camera. Gotta have my camera. And that's a carry-on. Unless I'm driving. Snacks. I love food. food is my best friend. I eat all the time. So I had to have lots of snacks. Lots and lots of snacks. And as someone with celiac disease, I usually end up packing like a lot of summer sausage and cheese with a lot of like strawberries and grapes and things like that. So I pack a lot of snacks. And then, of course, little like games, like not board games, but the little books that have the games in them, like word search or Sudoku or things like that. So you have something to do in case you get bored. Of course, your chargers, your iPad charger, your phone charger. If you take your computer and your charger. And you can fit all that in one suitcase. I know because I've done it. So, what do you pack when you go out of town for 7 days? Swimsuits. I usually end up packing several different swimsuits because who wants to wear the same swimsuit every day? So I usually pack at least 3 or 4 swimsuits. I like to have variety, and I'm a bargain shopper because I hate spending money. So I'm a bargain shopper. So I will go to garage sales and I will go to thrift stores and I will go to like things like that, bargain shopper stores. I have even, we have bought those big crates and things that have where you spend like a few $100s and it has like all of the different things in it. You know what? It's worth it because there's a lot of stuff in those. And oh my gosh, you get so much stuff in there and you can resell a lot of the stuff that's in there. And some of the stuff you can just keep and then you can give it out as gifts. And it's really nice stuff and it's all new. And I mean, a lot of it is Amazon stuff, but you can get, like slippers, really nice slippers, computer games. You can get all kinds of stuff in those things. And I've gotten, let's see, my husband and I have bought, I think 3 total. And oh my gosh, we've gotten so much stuff from that. I kind of want to buy another one. I kind of would. Christmas is right around the corner. I think I need to go buy one with toys. That would be fun, just to kind of see what would be inside of it. But you can buy ones with clothes in it. You can buy some with shoes. You can buy one with purses. You can buy one that has beauty products in it. And I think those were like $200 for like a huge one. The ones that we got, I think, were $500. And there was a lot of stuff in them. And like I said, you can resell and you can make your money back plus some. So those are things that that we've done. But anyway, back to packing. What do you pack? Hello, Mayo. Is it Maya or Maya? Hopefully I said it right. That's a pretty name though. But so what do you guys pack if you guys go on a 7-day trip? I usually try to fit everything into one suitcase and then one carry-on and then my snack bag. Unless, of course, I'm driving. And if I'm driving, I don't care. I'll pack whatever I want. And usually I drive. Unless I'm doing a destination wedding. And then, okay, I just got a pop-up question and answer. Name a silly reason that you've cried. A silly reason I've cried. I really can't think of a silly reason I've cried. It takes a lot to make me cry. I'm either royally pissed off or I'm severely hurt or sad. I really can't think of a silly reason I've cried. What's a silly reason you've cried? So how are you guys going to spend Halloween? I'm taking my grandbabies trick-or-treating. And we live way out in the country, so we're going to have to go into town to go do it. I wish we got trick-or-treaters out here. I'd take them on a hayride. Because our hayride got canceled Sunday because it was raining, unfortunately. I have a story. So how many of you guys believe in ghosts? I do. So this happened to me recently. So where I work, I had gone upstairs to get something, and I went to, so this house is like an old farmhouse. Beautiful, beautiful farmhouse. And I went upstairs to get something for one of my clients, and I walked past this room, and I just felt there was something in the hallway with me. And it was the strangest feeling when I walked up the stairs, and I just felt like there was somebody there. And I went past this room, and there was this funky looking bear with like slanted eyes that was sitting on this chair, and it like flipped off the chair. Thought, okay, that was weird. So I walked in the room and I put it back on the chair, and there was literally like I could feel like the presence of like this woman in the room. And Kensu, hello. And I didn't know who she was. I just knew there was a presence of a woman. And I didn't say anything. I kept my mouth shut because I don't go running to clients and go, oh my God, there's a spirit in your house. And so I didn't say anything. And then later on, my client's daughter-in-law had brought up something that had happened, and we were talking, and she had mentioned something about her father-in-law, and she had mentioned something about something that he had said. And I just kind of looked at her and I go, oh my God. And she goes, what? And I go, she's here. And she goes, what? And I said, she's here. And I said, she was here last night. And she goes, where? And I said, that room at the top of the stairs. And she goes, which room was it? And I said, the one on the left. And she goes, oh my God. And I said, what? And she goes, because that's my room. And she goes, I had to leave that room last night because there was some things that happened to me in that room last night. She goes, so I had to come downstairs and sleep on the stairs. And I was like, really? And she said, yeah. And so she told me what happened. And she goes, she was like, I can't even believe this. And she was like, so you actually had something happen? I said, yeah. And I told her exactly what happened. And she goes, that was her bear. And I was like, oh, okay. So, and I just told her, I was like, I'm very sensitive to that stuff. And so she was just like, and then she put two and two together and understood, what was going on. So at the end of someone's life, usually someone in their past, like mom or dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, somebody like that is usually waiting for them. And they usually don't pass alone. I mean, yes, they have family surrounding them, but I'm talking about passing when they pass away. Well, hello. I bet India's beautiful right now. And so somebody's waiting for them when they pass. And so that's why she was there, because he was about to pass away. And so that was his mom. So yeah. And the house that I live in, the mom passed away here, and her ashes are buried on the property. From India, Danish. Well, that's nice. And so she makes her presence known here too. So anyway, I don't know if anyone else believes in spirits or ghosts or anything like that, but I do. My grandson has seen her. My daughter has felt her. Hello. Yes, I am a grandma of 8. I have 8 beautiful grandbabies. I am 54. I'm getting old. And I have a 8-month-old grandbaby, a 2-year-old, 3 4-year-olds. Hello. 8-year-old, 10-year-old, well, 9-year-old, and I think he's almost 12. Or no, he is 12. I'm April. This is my website, GetRealWithApril. Hello. So, I have 8 total. And they're all amazing and rambunctious. And they all have very, very different personalities. Very different personalities. I have 2 autistic, the twins are autistic, that are 4, and they are little prodigies. Those little boys have been reading since they were 3 years old. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Or is it night over there yet? But anyway, they've been reading since they were 3. And now that they're 4, they're just reading bigger words and bigger books. And they've been writing since they were 3. They can do math. They can do all kinds of stuff. They can put things together and build things, and they're amazing. But they can do things that most kids their age would not be doing. They're actually on like middle school level. So, but anyway, I'm going to hop off here, finish my coffee, finish watching Cops. If anybody's doing anything fun for Halloween, let me know. Back in the day, I'd be going to a haunted house or something. A haunted corn maze. Something like that. Something fun. But I'm going to have fun taking my grandbabies out. I remember one year it snowed on Halloween. It was in the middle of a hayride. And it started snowing. And we started singing Christmas songs. And that reminds me, I get to put up my Christmas stuff this weekend. Yay! So, anyway, I will get on here a little bit later. And I need to figure out what it's about time for me to do another cooking thing. I did salmon last time. So I need to figure out what I'm going to cook next for you guys, so you guys could see it. I think someone brought up chicken enchiladas, so that's a possibility. That actually sounds good. So that's a possibility. But anyway, so I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. So just go up there and hit subscribe. And then you can go to my community on there. Just hit the community and you can chat with me. You can send me questions. You can post comments. You can whatever. And I will respond. And I will chat right back with you. So I will talk with everyone a little bit later. You guys have a wonderful day, and I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. It is windy and rainy here.